Hey guys, thank you so much for joining me. You already know what time it is. It is Wisdom Wednesday. All right, I had to come outside today with my handsy dandy umbrella because it is raining. All right, and so for me, I have to make sure that I deliver these videos, whether it's raining, it's snow, it's sleet, I gotta come out here. All right, so I hope that you are enjoying your week. I hope that you are pressing in, all right, to the Lord, pressing into His Word, pressing into the rest that He has given you in this season, all right? And I hope that you are ready, all right, to take flight when that time does come, all right? So guys, on my channel, we're all here because we want to grow up and glow up with the Lord, and we're doing just that one step at a time. So join us here, all right, as we cultivate our relationship with the Lord and as we go closer, as we grow closer to Him, all right? So guys, without further ado, I want to talk to you guys today about having people around you, but not being sure of who they really are, all right? There's so many people where they're great at putting on a facade, all right? Putting on a fake front, all right? Pretending to be someone or something that they are not. Okay, the Lord wants us to take our time to get to know people, all right? Stop rushing the process. This could be for a friend, this could be a coworker, this could be a romantic relationship, this could be a church relationship, a pastor, you know, maybe you have a new pastor, maybe you joined a new group, all right? Wherever you are, people, all right, they have a tendency sometimes to pretend to be something that they are not, and it is up to you to learn who someone really is, all right? So today, that is what I want to highlight, all right, for all of us. We have to start taking the time to learn who is around us, all right? Understand the people that are in your vicinity, because the people that are in your space, they have the power, all right, to either help you grow or to keep you back, all right? And so where we are right now in our lives, we want to move forward, all right? We want more in life. We want better, okay? And so in order for us to receive the goodness that God has for us, we have to be aware of who is around us. So it's so interesting, but this morning I was reading about Abraham and Lot, okay? And I'm going to make it quick. But with Abraham and Lot, Abraham, his nephew, was Lot. But it got to a point where they had to separate, all right? Because Lot also had a lot of cattle, just like Abraham did. But in the city of Canaan, or in the land of Canaan, I should say, Abraham was okay with asking for permission where his cattle needed to graze, as opposed to his nephew Lot, all right? Lot was not asking for permission, and he was literally getting Abraham in trouble with the people, the inhabitants of that land. So it got to a point where Abraham had to tell Lot, all right, we're gonna have to part. You go ahead and you pick the land that you would like, but you can go and be separate from me. I'm not saying that I don't have your back, okay? If anything happens to you, call for me, I got you, we coming to save you, all right? But we have to separate. And why does that separation has to happen? Because Lot is not like Abraham. And it took some time, okay, for Abraham to learn Lot. And when he realized that Lot is causing him a problem, they had to separate. And guys, that is in the book of Jasher, also in Genesis, but we get more clarity in the book of Jasher. So we are going to get into that, all right? But guys, I'm simply here today to let you know that people, they could show you that they're good for you, but internally their heart towards you is wicked. All right, and so if you are ready to get to that next level that God has for you, start looking at your surrounding, all right? Start looking at the people that are in your surrounding, all right? And start taking the time to understand who they are, what they want, because remember, everybody has an agenda. Everybody wants something from you, and it's your job to figure out what it is, all right? Because remember, relationships are give and take. So there's something you give to that person, and there's something that they are taking, you know, from you, and then there's something that you receive from them, and then it's something that, you know, it's like vice versa, okay? So you just want to make sure that the people that you have around you right now are those that are of a pure heart and of a kind heart. So again, ask the Lord for the spirit of discernment. Ask God to help you to understand who is in your vicinity, what these people want from you, but genuinely, who are they? All right, who are they? All right, and I promise to you, your life is gonna just be beautiful. All right, when you start to remove people out of your life that don't have your best interests at heart. All right. So guys, I'm so grateful today that you were able to join me. Don't forget, tomorrow is Bible study. All right. And just like I said, enjoy this time where you are, rest in the Lord, and guys, be blessed. I'll see you soon.